So I would like to congratulate every citizen of India for this great achievement. 1 billion doses is not a small number. And for a country like ours to do it, especially when we say that the doses were made in India, the syringes and needles were made in India, and the healthcare workers who gave it were all Indians, I think it's a huge achievement for our nation. Especially when we started this drive in January, many people said we will never be able to achieve this target of 1 billion and it will take us many years. We've shown them that if we all get together and as a nation we have the capacity to do this in just 9 months' time.
Sir, we saw that since where we started off, a lot of myths were there about the vaccine, the vaccine hesitancy. How far have we come, if you could tell us?
So initially when the vaccine came, there were a lot of rumors that this is a vaccine which has been approved like this. It is not safe, it may not be effective. But as people started seeing that the vaccine was safe, it was effective, and studies from our institute, from various other institutes showed that this is an effective vaccine and it is safe, more and more people started coming out. And I would say from vaccine hesitancy, we moved to vaccine eagerness. And now I can see that a large number of people are coming forward to take the vaccine. However, there is one issue that is coming up, and I see that in the OPD and in the patients that I interact with. Many people who have taken the first dose are now not taking the second dose because they feel COVID is now over and they don't need to take the second dose. I would just like to appeal to everyone that if you've taken the first dose and you are due for your second dose, please take your second dose of the vaccine, because you are then only fully protected if you take both the doses. So if you take both the doses, we will be protected, we will not get severe disease, we will not die because of COVID-19.
So last two questions. First of all, sir, the vaccine for children, what is its stage and how far are we going to come off it's coming up?
So vaccine for children, now we have two vaccines which have been approved for children, both the Zydus COVID and the Bharat Biotech vaccine. So one is very hopeful that in the very near future, it will get rolled out for children. In my opinion, we should first focus on the high-risk group in children, those who have a chance of having more severe disease because of comorbidities, because of drugs that they're getting, chemotherapy, and then we should focus on children at large. Because children who are healthy usually have a mild illness, and the first aim of the vaccine is to prevent death, hospitalization, and therefore to save lives, we must focus on the high-risk group.
My final question, how far are we from a COVID-free India?
So COVID will actually become more from a pandemic endemic. We may continue to have cases, but there will be mild cases, very few hospitalizations, and mortality will be very low. So we will reach a stage where it will become like a fever, cough and cold, like we see every year with flu or influenza, or like we've seen with previous pandemic, the swine flu pandemic, that we initially had a large number of cases, but now it has become endemic. We do have cases of flu, but most of them are mild and they recover on their own.